Welcome to Take 5, your 5-minute inspirational message from Solid Rock Drogheda. A few years ago, I had somebody connected with our denomination who had come over to Ireland from the United States, and they'd come over because they were supposed to be a leadership expert and they were going to be training people in leadership. So I went down to pick them up at their hotel. And as I was waiting in the hotel reception, as they were coming out, I heard an exchange between them and the receptionist. And basically they said, you know, the window in my room isn't closing properly. And the receptionist said, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir." And this guy just looked at the receptionist and said, "Get it fixed." And then marched out the door for me to give him his lift to the seminars where he was teaching. You know, that day I heard him talking a lot about leadership. I heard him talking about the many degrees that he had, the different doctorates that he had. I heard him talking about all the amazing megachurches he had spoken at, about all the countries he traveled to, how often and how sought after he was. But although I heard all that, I wasn't really listening. Because every time I heard him say this stuff, I heard, "Get it fixed." And I might have caught him on a bad day. Maybe he had had bad news from home. I don't know. But what I do know is that the disrespectful and dismissive and dictatorial way in which he spoke to the hotel receptionist basically affected everything else I heard him say that day. And you know, often it is the little things that we do and the little things that we say that can have the biggest impact. Not the things that we have rehearsed, not the things when we are in the public eye, but the things that betray who we really are. I truly believe that that day I did catch a glimpse into who that person was. And the private person I saw was not the public leadership expert, but I saw somebody who treated those who he viewed as being unimportant or in a serving position as being not worthy of respect. I've often thought about that, and I've said, "Lord, would you please be with me in my off-guarded moments? The times when I think nobody is looking." I believe it was Bill Hybels who once wrote a book entitled, "Who Are You When Nobody's Looking?" Because perhaps that's the time that reveals more than anything else who we really are. It is my prayer that all the people I come into contact with, it could be just for a brief, fleeting moment. It could be simply somebody who serves me in a shop or who sees me in the street. My prayer is that I can convey the beauty of Jesus Christ, his heart, his compassion, his love, his grace, and his willingness to serve, that he came to serve, not to be served. Even though as the incarnate Son of God, he had more right to expect to be served than any of us that have ever lived. I want Jesus to be my example. I want to live my life today, not only the way Jesus would have me live, but following his example and being like him. And I pray for you today. I pray that today, that even when people catch you in an unguarded moment, I pray that even when you think nobody's looking, you're still going to manifest Jesus to people. I still pray that his love, his beauty, his grace will shine through you today. May you have a blessed day in Jesus' name. And please join us again tomorrow for another Take 5, your 5-minute inspirational message from Solid Rock Drogheda.